Okay, so let's start with Python, where we all know that Python is one of the most popular programming language, right? We are using for almost all the development. And this is good for simplicity and extensive features where we have lots of API support and lots of either direct with it or third party API are available where we can do the integration. So Python is widely used high level interpreted programming language which was developed into 1991 for the first release. And then this code is good for readability that allows programmers to express concepts in fewer lines code, and it helps integrate systems efficiently. So if you are new to programming, then Python is the best option. If you are already know some language, then you have always some other options. You can go through that, and this is having good support without any code change with the different platforms. Let's say you are having Windows, Linux, OS, some other Mac, different machines, different operating systems, different platforms. Without making any changes in the code, you can deploy your code and you can run perfectly. Okay, so that is a kind of independent, you can say. Python is mostly widely used for web development, data science, machine learning, automation, game development, web scraping, desktop apps, scientific computing, IoT, DevOps, and cyber security. But this is not limited to this one only. Just I have mentioned some options where this is widely getting used. But as of now, if you see practically, almost in each of the project, Python is getting used widely. Okay, then whenever we are thinking about Python, when we are going to choose it, let's say you are working in a real time project and you are you itself getting the option to choose which language we should use for the current project. Either it should be Java or Scala or Python. Then you have to focus on multiple things. First of all, resources availability. If you in your team, if there are 4 to 5 team members, then either they are expert or they are beginner or they are just going to learn. Accordingly you can decide. Let's say most of them are kind of learner, they do not know much about the programming and they are going to start this, then Python can be the best option for them because this is easy to learn if you compare with any of the language. So this is easy to learn and use. This is a high level language, interpreted language, and dynamically typed. Again, object oriented programming. Oops, concept you must have read in Java also, Scala also, C also, and here as well. Then extensive libraries. You have lots of libraries support, including third party library, where you can do a variety of tasks without having additional implementation. Then open source with huge community. This is open source. You are always going to get it free and community support is always there. And one thing is always it is having enhancement. And whenever any enhancement is coming, then it will be having some great support. Means some additional functionalities will be always added with making sure that if any bug in the previous release, then that is suppressed. Then cross-platform compatibility. Either you are working with any of the platform, any OS, doesn't matter. Without any changes in the code, without doing any additional task, you can run that with cross platforms and good career opportunity, of course, because nowadays, if you go for the interview or go for any of the discussion, then I can say that out of 100%, I can't say 100% of projects are running with Python, but a percentage is getting increased and I can say 60 plus percent I can say that, and in 40% as of now Java and Scala, maybe including some other languages they are in, because Python is not only for data engineering and data science only, some other projects as well, which is for some other purposes, this is getting used. Then We have what we can do with Python. So we can do develop full stack web applications. We can create AI and machine learning models. If you have anything, I can say that for AI and machine learning, Python has a really great support. You can, if you are comparing with any, and as of now, if any company is working with that requirement, then of course they are going with the Python. Then platform financial modeling and trading, building the chatbots and voice assistants. Even you can also plan for building a chatbot project just for a demo. If not perfect, then at least you can try with it. What packages you are going to use and how you are going to do that. And then working on blockchain and cryptocurrency and much more. Many are there where we can work with Python very smoothly and we can be uh, good with the delivery on time, with accuracy, and with the minimal code piece. This is the one thing because let's say anyone has experience with Java here, any other language, Java, Scala, or maybe C or some other.
Yeah, I have basic knowledge of Java.
Okay, so as you have basic knowledge of Java, just let's assume that you have to print your name itself. Then for that line also you are going to have some four lines, right? Initialization of the class, then main method, then you are going to do the println, correct? Print function. So that kind means minimum few 3 to 4 lines of code will be there. But here it is too much minimized that you can do that if in Java or any other language that is going to be 10 lines, here you can do most probably in 1 and 2 lines. So that we can get. And next, we can go for why learn Python. Okay. So for beginners, if you are the beginner, then this is good to learn because it is having easy syntax. You are not going to get much complexity that okay, what is this and how to do this. And then built-in libraries are there. Too much built-in library supports are there. Then error friendly. If any error, then while compiling, you are going to get that for debugging and all this. You will be having the supports. You will be getting the kind of if you are going for the debugging mode, then you will be getting line by line details. Okay, this is the line and what is the error, and for this error, what can be. Even sometimes you will be getting suggestion as well. And nowadays, you can enable AI also with your Python, and using that, you are going to get a suggestion, recommendation, what can be here, and that will be helping a lot to you. Then project oriented learning, if you are having any specific project, then including that means along with that project itself, you can start with your learning, and one side you can learn and second side you can deliver the project. If you are the experienced, then this can be a good option for easy career transition. Great for upskilling because of course upskilling is required in the site industry. And then high demand in emerging tech and bridge roles in advanced features. This is the high demand in emerging tech. This the third point is a really correct one or true option you can say because as of now most of the projects are running with it. They are choosing it, and some projects which are not with Python, I am seeing that they are getting migrated from some languages to Python. Let's say someone is having some application that is running from some last 10 years, 10 years back it was developed, and that was running fine. Maybe that was running with Maven, or prior to that we had Ant build and all. But now that is not that is completely working fine, but they are hiring new resources and they are not comfortable with that. In that case, what will happen? If possible, again possibility will come, because if that is a lengthy application and all, always it is not possible to completely integrate that. But if possible, they may plan for the changing that okay, change this application from this language to that language, and then that will be good for our new generation. Whatever uh, means we are hiring new generation engineers, right? If they are good with Python and they can do the great, Okay, let's do that. So that kind of things also I am seeing in the real time where projects are getting changed from this language to that language. They are doing the conversion. So that will be in the picture. And then limitations of Python. This is one thing we are discussing a lot that, okay, this is having a small piece of code, this is having readability, and we can handle the errors and all very perfectly while compiling. We can do the debugging, we can provide the better solution. Even you can go with AI enablement as well, and you can get good suggestions and all. But after this, we have lots of limitations also, where performance limitation is there. You just compare with some other languages and for the complex task, again not for the easy task, not for the small data, because for easy task and the small data you will not be able to properly analyze this. But if you are having heavy workload, in that case you will be getting that performance limitations are there, where slower than compiled languages, okay, like Java and all, then not preferred for mobile apps and front end development. Of course, if that kind of requirement is there, then again, another languages like Java, Scala and all will be preferable than this. They will be more better. Memory expensive. This takes memory and all. Lack of strong typing and not suitable for high performance game development. Again, this is just a few list. You can have some more, like in which condition this is not better. So this is having some limitations, and with that not suggested to go with the Python. And in real time also, if that is the use case, then you may have option to go with some other languages. Let's say you are working for the game development application and that is working with the real time. You are looking for the high performance where multiple users interactions are happening in the real time. Then of course you will be suggested to go with other languages which is uh, faster and which is having better setup for other things as well. Okay, then we can start with Python. I believe that everyone has installment. If not, you can do that. Here you can go with the www.python.org download and you can uh, take up that. Okay, so let's say here I am coming with Python download. This one. As of now, latest is 3.13.1. Always we should choose the latest one because that will be having more functionalities available. That is released recently. Just download this and then we can start with the setup. Download install and then we can start. For this ID, you can take either PyCharm. If you are taking PyCharm, then take community edition. Otherwise, that will be free for 1 month only. If you are not choosing the community one, and then you have to get the license. So community version is free, you can go with this or choose Visual Studio Code. This is really better in performance if you're comparing than PyCharm also, or you can take some others wherever you are comfortable if you are already working with it. Otherwise you can take any from both. I have already installed actually this PyCharm and VS Code both, so we can go with any and then go with the setup first project. I am believing that everyone is having the basic understanding for this Python, but still I will repeat that. So here I am going, this is PyCharm. I have already installed. Okay, here we can click and we can go to new project. Clicking here and here you can provide any location wherever you want. So let's say I am saying download and in download learning Python. Learning Python. This will be my project name. And here you, if you come here, this was 3.13.1. So I have downloaded this one. Even I have multiple version download. So here also you can see 3.13.1. This one I have downloaded in my D folder. I have kept it and I have installed. Okay, I have multiple version 3.11. then a 3.10, 9, 8 and all. So anyone I can choose. I will go with the latest one. Okay, take this and then create. That's it. New window. And we are good with project creation. Now, if I go to my D folder, here, okay, download I had it, right? So in download, I had it in download only, no? C users HP download. This is learning Python. Just we created, and now uh, we can create anything. Means you can develop any of the code, and that will be getting maintained here in the backend. Okay, now here you can create and as a good practice in the real time whenever you are creating the project, then try to make the proper structure. Proper structure in the sense maybe you can have input folder, you can have output folder, you can have some code for utilities, you can have some common code which you are going to reuse in multiples. You can maintain that separately, and then you can have the source folder where you can categorize that. So based upon the requirement, you can have some config file. Your project can be configurable, and always as a developer, we should be focusing on configurable code, generic code. So there will be minimal changes in code, and we can manage that from the config file if any changes are required. So we can avoid touching the code again and again. And if some minimal changes are there, then we can keep that changes in config file and we can run from there. For example, I am reading the file from location D for today. Tomorrow maybe my location is E drive, and next day my location can be something ABC, XYZ, something else. So in that case, I can make that file path configurable from my code, and I can maintain that in my config file, and I can change the path in config file itself instead of keep on changing every day or whenever required in my code file. Okay, so for that, let's say I can create here folders. I can let's say I am getting some input. So input files, then I can say output files where I want to store my output. Just a sample, it can be changed in your code according to your requirement. This is my output file. Then I can create one source. Let's say SRC where I will be maintaining all my source codes. Inside source code, I can have some utility folder where I will be managing my uh, related code. Let's say utils. Okay. And here itself, I can have something here outside, not inside. I can maintain one of the config where I will be maintaining my config files. Okay, where I have any config files, then I can maintain. If I have some dependency, jar dependency, we can put there. Jar dependency, then are all dependent jar. Let's say you are connecting with MySQL, any relational database or some other application. In that case, if any jar is required, you can download the jar and you can keep to this location and you can provide this path. So we can have a hierarchy based upon the requirement, based upon the project need, and we can try to keep our code clean and more readable to have it more functional. Okay, then we can start with the development, our project work. Here I have created utils. Let's say I am creating one of the Python file in direct folder, and let's say learning Python. Just my first code, and we are going to start with hello. So if you compare with any other language, we are going to type multiple lines, by initialization of main method and all. Here simply nothing, no need to do anything. Simply do print hello. Hello. We are learning Python. We are learning Python. That's it. And let's run it. Here you get the option. Hello, we are learning Python. So we are good with it. Let me come back to the slide. And here you can see uh, this this is good with that. Now, once you set up your first project, then we can start with the data types. What all data types are there? Because whenever you are going to work with the project and requirement, you are going to consider each and everything, what you are going to do, what is the requirement in that, what kind of means what whenever you are going with the development, then how you are going to make that perfect. So here data type understanding is required, and that you can say that you should know about this in detail. Here we have multiple data types. Data types classify data items and determine the operations that can be performed. Okay, and in Python, data types are classes and variables are their instance. Here you can see data types are there where you have numeric, dictionary, boolean, set, sequence type, and inside numeric you have integer type, float type, even you have one complex numbers as well. And then in sequence types, you have string, you have tuple, you have list. So varieties of data types are there, and we are going to work with that. Key data types are this is the numeric one. In numeric, you have integer, float, and complex. I have taken from this diagram itself. In sequence, we have string, list, and tuple. Mapping, if you have mapping kind of requirement where key value pair data is available like JSON and all, you can go for dictionary. Then Boolean like true and false, then set, and then binary. In binary, you have byte, byte array, and all. Okay, this is the example where we have x equal to 50. This is integer. This is float. This is hello. This is list. List means what? Only parenthesis. This bracket is difference with tuple. And tuple, if you are giving this parenthesis, then this is tuple. I had copied this to this project just to see. So here we can see, and here for this string, this is with the single quotes, even you can do with double quotes, and this will also work fine. You can do anything. I will comment here, means as of now, do not need it. So let it be. Now this is the these are some variables with data types. If we want to check the data type, what is the type of this? Okay, because you are not giving any data type. If you are working with Java, then you are saying string, integer. You are defining the data type and then you are assigning the value. In Scala also, this that is optional. Either you can or you, if you are not doing, then it will be automatically inferring from backend. Here also you can do that, and if you are not doing, then automatically it is going to get the type. What is the data type based upon the variable? Currently it is integer. Next you can make it string also, and then data type will get changed internally. Like currently this is 50, then it will be taking okay, this is integer. Later you can say with single quotes, then that will be getting treated as string. Okay. Now let's go to next. And here we have like when we are going with this one numeric data type. So in numeric data type, you have integers that can be either positive number or negative number. You have floats where with the decimal you are defining that numbers, and complex with the real plus imaginary part. Okay, that is complex data type in the Python. For example, here we have a equal to 5, we have b equal to 5.0, that is decimal. That means it will be getting as float, and then c equal to 2 plus 4j, I will just copy this and run this. Here C is assigned a complex number. C equal to 2. 2 is the whole number, right? So this is positive number. That is good. Here plus 4j. 4 is also a positive number. But what about j? So this is the complex number. A complex number has a real part. Real part 2 in this case is the real part and an imaginary part 4j. 4j is the imaginary part and the j represents the square root of -1, which is the standard notation for imaginary number in Python. If you are going with an imaginary number, then you are going to define like this. In that case, I will just copy and I will run this and then you can check the data types. What is the data type for the particular variable? So this is the thing you have A, B and C, and even I will make one print for X as well. Above we have given, and then I will take this print, will print it. Okay, here if I do the print, let's say print X, and let me make a space so it will be with a space in output as well, and we'll keep X. Here if I am keeping X, then this will be referring the last X. Okay, let me take this copy paste for each of the line and I can print it here int, and for this I can keep this X with float, and here X with the string and X with list, and then X with tuple. I can take the last one. Now run it. Here what we are aiming to get, we are going to get the data type. Automatically what the data type it has inferred. Here type A, B and C, all three we are going to get the at one shot. Here we are giving X. Okay, I will be taking it as type X, and let me copy paste for each, for this as well, and for this as well. This one. Let me run this. What you see now? Integer class int. Okay, because this was integer value. And then for float, this is the float string, str string class str. You can go, if you want to explore more, you can go to these classes and you can see how these are defined in the Python. Then list, this is the list, this is the tuple, and here I had printed all three together. Okay, so for A, this is the integer. You can see here int. For B, it was float. You can see here float. For C, it was complex. Complex just we discussed, where you have two. One is real and one is imaginary. So here 2 is the real part and 4j is the imaginary part. That's why the data type is complex. Okay. Now here it was 50 was X. Now I am saying okay, X equal to 50. I am reassigning this. Now let's print it. Here what? X, it got a string now. Previously it was integer, but now this is string. So with based upon the latest value for this variable, this will be inferring the data type. What is the type of that? Okay. Now come to next. So this is that, and then we have sequence data type. In sequence data type, we have string, we have list, and we have tuples. For the string, this is representing the text data, first of all, and then you have this getting that data with its index, how you are trying to get it, how you are trying to access that. Then you have list. List will be, if you compare the string, list and tuple, you can see string is for representing the text data. List is something which is ordered mutable collection, and for tuples this is ordered and immutable collection. I believe that you people are aware about mutable and immutable, means that can be changed and that can't be changed. Okay, if value is changeable or once it defined, then you can't make that, you can change that. So for string and all, let's go through this. Okay. Okay, so here let me take this. You have s equal to hello, I have taken, but just I will take some another examples, and or let me take this one itself, so that will be good for your exercise also. I will take this copy, and you can define any other string, and then you can access that string with its index. What is the index? So this is for string. Here you are saying s equal to hello, and you are just trying to print. Here let me give that string s, and then comma and s1, and I will give even s s2. Let me run this. What did this get? This is getting e and l. E was the second, first, and l was the second. How this is taking 1 and 2 with e and l? Any guess?
Start from zero, zero position, first position, second one.
Yeah, right. So this is going to take indexing. It starts from 0. So whenever we are getting, we are providing any other index, that will be like that. And if I am giving just -1, then it is expected to print. Any idea?
Index out of array, something like that.
Last
Hmm?
character.
Sorry,
Index out of array, something like that.
let's run this. This is different, right? So for this one, okay, let me comment out this for make better readability. For
Last
one,
character of
it
name
got
does
you, yes. So if you want kind of reverse, if you have some requirement where you are looking for, okay, getting reverse from O, L, L, E, and H, then you can go with minus. Then it will be start accessing from the bottom.
Right side.
Okay, from the last. Okay. And then as you understand for the immutability, so immutable and immutable. Okay, so string in Python are immutable. This means they cannot be changed after they are created. We need to manipulate the string, then we can use methods like concatenation, slicing, formatting to create the new string based upon the original. Means you can't change that, but you can always manipulate. That means this will be returning a new variable for you with your new manipulated value, but you cannot change the actual assignment. For that, let's say I am giving one example, and I'm saying str equal to uh, str equal to I am saying learning Python, learning Python. Okay, then what we will try? We will try to change the first character, and then we will see. Uh, so let's say Let me do something like this. S str 0 equal to something. Let's say and run this. This is giving error, right? It is saying that line 30 in module str0 equal to y type error str object does not support item assignment. This can't take the new assignment. Okay. Then instead of that, we can create a new string. I can say str equal to, let's say, hi. Just I'm giving some value and then plus s, and let's say we are taking this and then print str. Let me run this. Okay, let me comment out. This will be failing. Here, so here, okay, I am taking this h and this is taken from this s. Okay, I will make this str. Learning Python is equal to this is okay, and this str learning Python. Okay, I have given L only. Let's say uh, A. Now this keep on changes, right? This change this first value of this string, first element. L was got replaced with A. But here if I am trying to change with A, this is 0 only. Index is the 0. If I am printing with 0, then let's say, let me print here string str and str, let's take 0 and then do print. This is str is L. So this is L only, but here if I am trying to assign with this str 0 equal to A, this is not taking that. Means I can't directly assign, that is immutable. I can't make the change, but I can do the manipulation. And then it will be returning a new way, means just creating a new one instead of directly changing the original assignment. Then that will be working. Like here I did the changes and then it is good to change that first letter L with A. This will be good to replace. So like that we can do. Again, if we want to delete from this string, that also you can perform. Like let's say this is our string str equal to this is. I want to delete this. So as of now, if I do print str, I am getting this. I am getting this Python and string whatever I have. Now I will do delete del str. Okay, and now I will print str. I will simply run this above line itself. This one again. This is saying that str is not subscriptable. Okay, because this has been deleted. Even let me keep this here. I will delete from here and here is string I am assigning, right? So here I will assign one. Here this should print and I am deleting, and again I will keep on printing the same. So if you want to delete, then you can use this delete as well. So it will be clean up. It will be helping to clean up all the memory and all. If memory assignment has been happened for this string, that will be clean up from backend. Means your garbage collection and all. Here you can see this this got printed. This is L. This is printing here. Okay, but here this is not printing because this has been deleted. If I simply remove it, then this will again keep on printing without any error. This will be working fine. Like that, we can have the delete. Okay. Okay. So here I will mention delete. Deleting a string. Deleting a string. We can perform with delete. Okay, then we can have option to update a string. If you want to update the string, then you can do the replace. We have dot replace option. We can go with that. And here I will go with the let me comment for update. Updating a string. I can say, let's say str equal to hello hello Python. Okay. Now I want to update. Above also I had already showed you how you can update. So I'm saying okay, str1 equal to str1 equal to I am replacing this with the okay, let me take the same, we'll see. And then plus str, and then I will start from this indexing, and then let's print it. Print str1. Let me see this. First I will comment this one because this has been deleted and this will fail. Okay, so this is again saying hello Python. I will make it, I will replace it with a, and this is getting replaced. Okay, that is one thing where you can replace that. Another thing is let's create a string too, and we will use the replace option where we have str first original string dot replace. Okay, and then I want to replace hi. Let me keep it string hi, and then we'll see a learning Python. Okay, and then we'll print for both. Print string1 and print string2. Then let's run this. Here you can see this is for the original one only. I will comment it. Here you have, here it is replacing this one string1 h with a, and for string2 this is replacing, so high anyways high was not in this pattern, right? This is looking for the old and new, what you want to replace with which value, what is the element. Here I have hello, so for that hello let me take that hello, and here uh, let me take this hi. Now hi Python, hi hello, this hello get replaced. Okay, so either you can go with this type, you want to update the element, you want to have some changes, or you can go with the replace where you can give the older and then you can give the new, which one you want to replace and with which you want to replace, you can go with that. Okay, like that we have multiple options like using common string method where you can get the even length, also you can get length. For the length you can simply do print and do length, and here you can say your string. Let me run this. So you can get okay 12. You can count if that is 12 or not. String 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is the characters and 1 is space. So space is also getting counted here. So total count is 12. So like that you can get the output. Even you can do, let's say you have the requirement for getting lower and upper, because in string we have lots of requirement. You have to do the replace, you have to update, you have to delete, you have to get the length. Based upon the length you can check some conditions. You can have a requirement where you want to change the means capital letter to small and all. You can do that. Let's say print And let me have one new string, str equal to or name equal to Anamika Singh. Okay, and I will make it print and then name dot upper. Okay, and I will make one print with lower, name dot lower, sorry, lower. Now let's print it. Here you can see all got converted with capital and here all got converted with a small letter. Then again in the string itself you have some other manipulation as well, like you have stripe. Okay, so print and then you have this let's say I have already name and the name dot stripe. Okay, and here I will be making some space. So this is having a space, but here it deleted that white space left and right and all. Okay, so like that we can even you can do concatenation. Concatenation means merging two. Like we have like let's say s1 equal to hi and s2 equal to hello, and you want to have that concat hello, and then you are saying s3 equal to s1 plus s2. Then do print s3. Then this is going to do okay hi hello, it is all together. You can say even one space between that, you can do something, then it will be getting printed like that. So you can do even concatenation. Then we have formatting the strings and also lots of things are there. Now I will move to next. Here you have list. For list you have something like this will be ordered and mutable collection. String is immutable where you can't make the changes, but in list you can have that. So for this let's take this input data. Okay, and I will just copy it. So we'll go to list. And here I have just given input data equal to data engineering and we'll try to print this. So input data equal to learning and then get the okay, what is wrong I have taken. So let me go through this.
And bracket at line 64.
This will be print. Okay. Print input data. List is not callable. I have made this wrong. Okay. So this is data and engineering. Okay. So this one is kind of data. So let me create one new list. That is just a simple sample you can say. So let's say LST. I am not giving the complete name. List equal to some 10, 20, 30, whatever. Some numbers are there. Then I am saying print list. And from this list, I want to access. We can access within indexing. I am saying access 0. Then let me run it first. It is accessing 0 index means 10. Now I want to append. I want to add new element into this list. Then we can do append. Here lst equal to list dot append, and then let's say I want to append now 40, number 40, and let me print it. Print list. Okay. This is fine.
But output came as none.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Append.
We should give a new list name.
List 1. Let me check. Oh, still it is coming as none. And if I simply say like this.
Yeah, this would work, I think.
Let
Print
me.
LST. Yes.
Okay. So this is appending, and if we want to remove, then simply dot remove, and let's say I want to remove 10. Then this will be having 20, 30, and 40. So this is going to work, and then we have like creating a list, accessing the list items, adding the list items into the list, updating the items into the list, removing the items into the list, iterating over the list, and a nested list. Multiple items we can have. So let's say this is a list of string. I will copy this one again one more time. I have this input data. OK, and I want mixed data types. Mixed data types, if I will be printing here. OK, let me first make it with the valid data. So I'm saying 1. And then I have already string. Let's make 3.12. And then let's take this boolean true. And then let's print it. So if I print type, I have two. One is input data. This is one list. I have second list and I have third list. I will be printing both. Print input data. And here I will name it as mixed input data. OK. Then I will be printing list. And then I will be giving print mixed one. Let's run this. Sorry, I should have given type. OK. As of now, this is also fine. So input data is data engineering, and then this number, and this is having mix. If you will getting the type, let's say I am writing type. What is the type of it? And what is the type of it? OK, let me run this. You can get this is also list, this is also list. So this doesn't matter. What is the element of that? Either that is complete integer or a string or mix of the different data types that will be accepted. Then even we can do its use with the constructor, when we can also create a list by passing an iterable like string, tuple, or another list. Just give me 1 minute. OK. Okay. So this data type doesn't matter. Then we can create the list by passing an iterable as well. Like let's say I
Namita,
am. Yes.
yeah, here one query.
Yes.
We have removed the value from the list, right?
Hmm.
By passing the value.
Hmm.
So let's suppose there is a long list and we don't know the value, but we know
Then
the
you have to
position.
you have to write the
So,
logic for that.
so any if we want to delete the string from the
Huh?
list by
Huh?
passing the indexing,
Huh?
there any predefined method or we need to
We
write
can
the
do
code?
that. We can do that.
How?
Okay.
In
Let
the
me.
mixed input data, let's suppose I want to remove the third position, right? 0,
Hmm.
1 to the 1 from the list. So that
Hmm.
is in the indexing 2.
Hmm.
So instead of providing the value 1,
Hmm.
how can we give the value 0, 2 position from this list to remove 1?
So you were saying that you know the indexing,
Position.
but you do
Yes,
not know the
yes,
items.
yes.
Okay. Then we have like let's say let me do this. Let me create one of the list. Okay. Let's say list one. List one equal to I have some 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I have this list. Then I am saying del and list one and then index 2. Let me print this. Print list 1. 10, 20, 40 and 50. 0, 1, 2. 2 means 30 got deleted, right?
Yes. Right.
And we have one more thing. We have pop with index. You can use that as well. So let's say I am saying remove items. Remove items equal to list 1 dot pop, and I will be giving the index. And let me give this time 0 index. Okay, now let me print this item. Print remove items. Okay, now remove items. What got removed? Removed item was uh, 10. Means using that you can remove the items from the actual one. Removed items I have taken. I should print the. Okay, let me. Here I have deleted, right? I will comment this one, or I will create again a new list. So this will not confuse you between both. I will create list 2. And from list 2, I am saying pop 0, remove items and print list 2. Then run it. Then it is saying that what it removed. Then it removed 10. 0 means 10, right? And what is the final output? Final output is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That means 10 got removed. Correct. So we can remove like that either with the del. Again, you have one more option with del itself. Here I was deleting with the index. You can say del. Let me do with the next one only. Otherwise, next you can think how it happened. So list 3. Let me rename it with the list 3. And now I want to delete from indexing. Like here you were deleting for a single index, right? What if we have the range? So in that case, let's say I'm saying del and list 3, and let's delete from 0 to 2. Then print list 3. And what? 30, 40, and 50. Then 0 to this is 0 and 1. So it could have inclusive of index 1. So this is having 0, and if I do 1, then just let me try it. Okay,
It will
if I
delete
am
only
giving
the first.
that's what I'm looking into. If I am giving 1, then this is taking from the 0, first one. If I am giving 2, then it is taking, okay, first 2. From 0, it is taking the 2 1. If we do 5, then it will be deleting everyone. Okay, this is taking just the, so remove items from index, the beginning, whatever we have given the index to next one, inclusive of index, whatever first we are giving that, including that this will be deleting. So like that we can perform the delete option either for the single one or for the range we can. Next we were with the let's move to next point of list. We were discussing about using the list by passing a iterable or another list, right? So let me take that list 4 equal to, we are going to next. So let me comment so it will be more readable. Using list, mm, using list constructor, and here I'm saying list 4 equal to, list 4 equal to list, and then I am saying multiple list inside. Okay, let's me take single list only. So I'm saying 1 2 1 2 3, and then I'm saying hi, just taking a string, and then I'm taking some another value, let's say 3.5 something, 3.4. Okay, and then let me print this, print list 4. So this is printing this one. Okay, so here we can create the list like this, and then creating the list with repeated element. If you have the kind of repeated element, then how you can okay, so let me create that with list 5. List 5 equal to, I am creating, let's say 2, and 2 I'm giving 5. Let me know what will be the output as per your assumption. Hmm? Any idea?
It will be 15.
Okay. See what happened. If you want the to create the list with the repeated value, you can do like this also. Means you can manipulate it with your logics. Okay. 5 means 5 times 2 got appended. 10 means 10 times 0. Like that. Then you have to access the list. So for accessing the list, we are good to access with the indexing, where you can say print. Let me go through the valid list first. We have this valid list, right? List 3. Just I will take it. Let me rename it as list 6. And then we'll do print list 6 and index 0. Then it will be printing 10. So with the indexing, we can print it again, just like a string, we can also make it in the reversible mode. List 6 minus 1, like this. Then -1 means what? From last. It will be start the accessing the it will be start accessing from the last index. Okay. If you are giving -1, just like the string we already seen. Next, we can have the option in the list to insert, append, extend, delete, and all. Delete we already seen. We can look out quickly for the appending, inserting, and all. So let's say list 6 equal to list 6 dot append, and I'm saying append 60. This one append, and then print. Have a print list 6, and then uh, let's insert one. List 6 dot insert, and for insert I'm saying inserting which element you want to do. Let's say you want to append, you want to insert something, and you want to have that proper indexing also. You want to insert at that particular index. As of now, if I'm doing append, then what will be the output? Let's see that. Output is 60, right? It is appended in the last. Now I am saying append 15, but make it as 0, not 0, 1. Then let's print it. Print list 6. Now this is got inserted 1, 0, 1 after 10, right? So if you want to replace that with the previous index, that also you can do, and then element will be shifted in the list. Means 220 was previously index 1, but now it is index 2. This has been shifted because I am inserting 115 with index 1 in between of the list. That we can do. Then we have extend, like list 6 dot extend, and in extend I am doing, let's say I have 15 and 20 and 25 something. We'll change it. First let me run this, how it looks like, and then print 6 list 6. Let me run this. You can see 20 15 20 25. Okay, what this is, let me make it now valid number, which will be good to identify because that has been duplicate. 70, 75 and 80. Now let me run this. So 70, 75, 80. So either you can append or you can extend with multiple values, okay, and multiple elements, or you can insert with proper indexing on which index you want to insert, like that. So we can do. Then updating the element. If you want to update which is already existed into that list. In that case also you can do. Let's say you are already having list 6. I will do again one time print list 6. List 6. And here you can see this is 72 up to 80. Then I want to update something. We can do list 6. Let's say 1 first index. First index is starting from, okay, this is the 10 and this is 20, 15. I want this 0 index with 5. Okay, print list 6. Let's do this. Now you can see this has been updated. So even we can update the list element with its indexing. Then you can use remove and del and pop we already seen, right? Then here itself I will be adding that option.
And
Remove
here, what is difference between append and extend? Both output are same.
append and extend.
Yeah.
Append is inserting one element at the last, and using extend, you are appending multiple elements.
Oh,
Okay. And then for deleting, we have option what all we had seen. We had seen del, we had seen pop, and we have seen, sorry, we have not seen the remove. We have remove also one option. I will simply take this all deleted items from here and will come to down. Let me take all this del. This was for deleting the items. I will take it at the bottom here. And then we have one like list 3. List 3 dot remove. And then we have 10, 20, 30. Let's say I want to remove 30. And then print list 3. Let me run this. Okay, this is failing because of this. This has been deleted already. Then how it will be working? It will not be. I have to recreate this list. I have any other del as well. I will keep this also. Now 30 has been deleted from this list. So we can use either remove, or we can use either dot pop, or we can use del. With all three, we can delete the items from the list. Then we have a very common use case for the iteration with the list. If you have some iteration, then with the list we can. Let's say I have a ITR list. I'm simply giving list equal to, let's have some elements. This is this is data engineering training. Okay, this is one of the list. Now we want to iterate over each element of the list one by one. Then we can simply run a loop for items, for item in list. List name is, this is my iteration where I want to iterate, and we'll do print item. So this will be printing each items one by one. Let me make it as string for more readability, and we'll keep item. Let me run this. Here you can see item this each data engineering training. So this keep on running for each of the element which will be find into that list. It will be iterating over each one. Okay. Then we can have nested list also in the Python. So nested list in the sense, above also I had created one example, but let's forget that. Let's create a new one. Let's say we have kind of matrix. You may have seen if you are having some kind of development, then in different development you have different input. Here just I am creating one sample. Let's say I have a matrix and I'm saying 1, 2, and 3. I have another list. That list is, let's say, 4, 5, and 6. Then I have one more list, and that is 7, 8, 9. This looks like a game, right? You can have this kind of input, and then this is done. Now let's print. This is the nested list, list inside list, multiple list we have. Print, sorry, print matrix, and let's say 1. I want to print 1 itself. Then 1 is 4, 5, 6. This is 0, this is 1, and this is 2. I am saying, okay, 1 and print 2. Then what will be? It is saying 1 and 2. So list 1 is 4, 5, 6. And what is the second index? 0, 1, 2. Second index is 6. Okay. So like that, this will be printing. It will be, you can access the value, the element from list inside list, from the nested list. You can have that. Then you can get length of a list, maximum in a list, swipe two items in a list, check if an element is existing or not, what is the index of that particular item, removing the duplicate from the list, reversing a list in the Python, and doing the sum, doing minus, doing concatenation, doing sorting of the element, checking the sublist, checking any particular element. So lots of uh, work can be here. The lots of use case can be here that you can do in your exercise. Okay, like you can. Okay, I will share some exercise with you for this. Okay, this is for list. Then we have tuple. Okay, so now going to tuple. In tuple, you can see this is ordered immutable collection. Again, like string. String is also immutable. Tuple is also immutable. Here, just I have taken this. I will print it. Let me print. Okay. What is this? This is saying 0. 0 means 3 and 1 means 5. So a tuple in Python is an immutable ordered collection of elements, and tuples are similar to list, but unlike list, they cannot be changed after their creation. List you are good to change, alter anything, right? But this tuple you can't. Tuple means you can manipulate and it will be returning a new tuple instead of manipulating the original one. Means as they are the immutable, so they can tuples can hold elements of different data types also. Here you have 3, 5. You can have one string as well. That is not an issue. It will not fail. Okay. And the main characteristics, if you talk about this, then tuples are being ordered. It will be managing the ordered and heterogeneous and immutable. While creating the tuple, we can create the tuple with parenthesis, this bracket, okay, and separated by comma. We can keep any element with any data type. It can have any number of item and they can be with either similar data type or different data type, doesn't matter. Then you can create the tuple. Here I have created a tuple. Okay, let's say tuple 1 and I will rename this tuple 1. This is okay. Now using the string also you can do this. Let me copy this and I will remove this I from here and will create one more. We'll say tuple 2 and I will do learning Python, and this is tuple 2. So you can go either with the string or with number, doesn't matter. Then using the list, if you want, let's say I have a list, list list 1 equal to, I am saying 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then print tuple, and then give your list name, list 1. Print it. This is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I remove this tuple, then what will be? Then it will be printing lists, right? You can check out the bracket. And once I mentioned the print tuple, then list one. Then that is getting converted. Okay, using list we can have the tuple. Then even we have built-in function. Built-in function means let's say I'm saying tuple 3. Tuple 3 equal to tuple, and then I'm giving a character Python, and then print tuple 3. So this is again coming with Python. Uh, Sorry, tuple. So this is built-in function. This is going to create for you. So I had given this Python. This is just taking that as comma separator, and it is behaving like this. Just created element for that. So we can have option here like creating a tuple, then tuple operations, accessing the items from the tuples, concatenation of tuples. Then we can have requirement of slicing the tuples, deleting the tuples just like list. Then built-in methods, tuple built-in methods, we can utilize that. Then we can see some exercises with the tuples and the list. What are the, because you will be seeing that most of things are same, but internally this is having some differences where in different use case we go for different one. Then we can have some exercises with tuple one. Okay, we can do that. Let's say for I will go with some uh, okay, let me go with some mixed data type ones. Tuple 4. Tuple 4 equal to uh, let's say 1, 2, and high, and then again 8, and again Python something, and we have another tuple. We can have nested tuple also. So let me create one more tuple 4 and tuple 5. Tuple 5 will do this change 3, 4. Hello, I will make it 10, and let's keep the last option same, last item same. Then I'm saying the tuple 5, 6 equal to, or final tuple equal to tuple 4 and comma tuple 5. Then print final tuple. Okay, what is this? This got a concat, right? Means we can create a tuple with nested tuples, and we can have multiple tuples inside a tuple. We can do that. Again, let me create a tuple with the repeated value like I had created for the list also. So let's say uh, tuple 7, tuple 6 equal to I have some element, let's say learning, simple. Take this simple one, learning, and I'm taking this comma, and let's do the multiply. Let's say 5. Okay, print tuple 6. Let me do this. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times learning has been. Now I will print this. Let's say like a list, we did the print for each of the element. Let's do print for this also. Now in this tuple 6 times we have, 5 times we have learning element. So we'll do for I in, okay, let me do this tuple 7 equal to I have let's say learning Python. I am giving this. Okay, and the next I am taking I'm taking a number n equal to 10 something. Then for I or item, you can take any name in range. That range is integer n, whatever number we have defined. Either you define here or you define here, doesn't matter. Then tuple 7. Tuple 7 equal to tuple 7 comma print tuple 7. Just let me run this. Okay, now you see what's happening. So this is coming like this. So you can have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times this is taken. Let me remove this comma. Then it is simply learning Python. Okay. So we can have that the kind of this we can iterate and we can do run that. Then you have a option to access the items from tuples. For that you can access and you can do the deletion, updation, and like let me give one example. Just a question. Anyone has any input? No? Okay. So here we have, let's say I'm saying accessing tuples with indexing. I think we already seen that, right? Or no? No issue. I will just repeat that if not done. Then tuple and let's say hello. And we can say print tuple 1 and give the indexing. So this is printing H. Then you can do print. We can do slicing as well. We can access the range of elements using the slicing. So let's do print tuple 1. And then you can have slicing, let's say 1 and 4. 1 and 4 means 1 is E and 2, 3, 4. E and till this one. So this is going to take and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then you can have next one print and tuple 1 and let's do for 3 itself. And it is also it is taking this H and then E and then L. So if you are not giving, then it by default it will be taking the initial index with the 0. It will be starting. If you're giving the number, then it will be taking the starting point. So like that we can even we can do some unpacking also is available in the tuple. Like you have A, B and C. Just a simple example. Okay, equal to tuple. This is the keyword, so I will not take it. We'll take tuple itself. Okay. Tuple 1 I have already created. So we'll take it and then we'll do print A and print B and print C. Let me run this. Too many values unpack. Okay. Okay. Hello. then high, then again high. This is not working. It should work. Tuple. Tuple 1 I have given 3. Okay, let me do this one. Let me remove this. Just giving this. Okay. Then tuple expected most to 1 argument, but it is getting 3. Tuple equal to, I'm giving 3 values, 3 elements, and this line I want to unpack with 3 A, B, C equal to this tuple name, and then doing print something wrong. Okay, I will check it. Okay. And then I will keep this commented. We'll check why this is not. Then we have option for concatenation of tuple. You can concat just like a string. You can say tuple, let's say tuple 7 equal to, or tuple 5 plus tuple 6, like that. You can say print tuple 7, like that. So this will be okay. This is failing because of this. Tuple 1 equal to, here this is failing 172. Okay, this was not failing for this region. This was failing for some other region. Okay, this was the issue. Now again, line number 72, 172. This is with okay. Now let me go for this unpacking also. We'll check once, because this is immutable, right? And I by mistake I gave the same name. So that also can be one thing. Now here it is saying too many values to unpack. Unexpected 3. Sorry?
No, it's okay.
No, if you get something, then let me know. Maybe I am typing something wrong.
It should be
Why?
only A, B, right?
Uh, okay. Okay. This is 9, right? This is fine. By mistake, if we are forgetting to rename that, then again it will be issue, because this is immutable. This was fine actually, only I was giving here it was 1. So it will be failing because 1 is already defined above, right? Now I can uncomment this. Too many tuples has been created, that is creating issue. So hi, hello learning. Now this has been unpacked. So with that we can, and we can do concatenation and all. Then we can go with the slicing of a tuple with numbers. We can do the slicing where we can do like let's say print. Here I am doing the print. Let me copy the same and we'll do the slicing here itself. Let's say do 1 and this one. What it is doing, this took 4, hello 10. This is starting from 1. Then you have I can have one more, and we'll go with doubles colon and then -1. Let's do this one. Then you can see this is starting from this one, just in the reverse mode, right? Then we can have a range as well. For that range, tuple 7, you can say, let's say 1, 2, or let's say 0, 0 to 4, something. Then it will be giving from 0, 3, 4, hello, and 10, like that. So you can go with the slicing and all. Then even just like the list, you can delete the tuple as well. Like you have already a tuple 7, will do delete tuple 7, and then print tuple 7. It will fail because this doesn't exist now. Print tuple 7. So like that we can see now this is not available. So it is saying, did you mean tuple 1? Any tuple which is just above available, recently available. So this is failing now. So in this case, we can go just like a list. Many things will be matching with the list. We can go with the indexing and all. And that is the built-in function. We have a built-in function all, any, length, enumerate, minimum, mean, max, sum, sorted, tuple, and all that we can utilize here. So that's about the tuple. We gone through list. We gone through tuple. We gone through string. Even many more built-in options are there. You will be getting it whenever you are going with the deep exercise, deep hands-on exercises. I will create a short exercise, not in too much detail. Otherwise, it will be a heavy workload for you. But yeah, you can try to go through that. And then tomorrow I will be moving the next. Here we have option with the this will not take much time like this because we had list, string list and tuples, arrays, dictionary, and all this is always a wide thing which we are going to use in our daily basis. After that we have boolean. This is a small thing. Then we have set data type. Then we have dictionary data type. These three are there where dictionary will be taking maybe some half an hour, but otherwise set and boolean is just a small one. And then we can go for the variables. Even we'll let's go with this boolean also. Boolean is having nothing, just a true and false. Okay, just print it. So this is the bool item, and this is failing, right? So I will comment it because this is not available as of now, and we'll go with print type true. So print true or false. It is saying false. Okay, so if I am saying so this is the class of boolean. This is saying class bool. You can say either true or false. So this is false, or print true. You can have okay a equal to true, a equal to true, and then print type of true, type of a. So boolean is just for true and defining true and false, which will be taking with the bool data type internally. That is also done. We are pending with the set and dictionary data type. We will see some exercises tomorrow, and then we will be moving next with variables and then defining functions and doing some exercises, some good exercises with the Python. Okay. I hope it is fine for everyone. Or any question? It is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Fine then. Let's meet tomorrow then. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.